I love the Brooklyn Nets. I love this team. They shoot a shit ton of threes. They cover all sorts of numbers. The number one team against the spread. I am buying high, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take Nets plus 5.5 versus the Knicks. What are your thoughts on this one?
I am walking there right next to you. Yeah, against the Kings. Yeah, I'm in lockstep with you on this one. This is probably my favorite side of it. Is my favorite side of the day. I make it nearly a pick 'em, like you said as well. Brooklyn, you point out they're the best team against the spread for the season as a whole. They're also the best team against the spread in the last 2 weeks. So this isn't, some kind of stale trend we're getting here. They've won 6 out of 7. One thing I thought kind of funny. So Mikal Bridges, he started the season a little slow. And actually the other day I was listening to, a big name podcast out there, I'll put it that way, and was saying that Bridges, maybe he wasn't quite what we had thought he was. That was true for the first 10 games. And I'll say it was true that the game that this player played against said big podcaster's team. But I think maybe he zoned out a little bit after that because since then, Bridges is averaging 26, 6, and 4 and has looked every bit the kind of, key piece that we thought he was going to be last year. Having Claxton back is massive. The Nets are really fun. They're like a top 10 team by most metrics now. Adjusted net rating, they're 11th. But by, their overall record, they're 8th. Simple rating system right around there as well. So I think this Nets team is really flying under the radar again. And a team that when they're healthy, and I don't even think they need Simmons to be healthy. I don't think any of us was thinking that Simmons was going to be included in what constitutes healthy for the Nets. Yeah, they're fun. They're really pesky. And they're the kind of team that can fly under the radar for a while in the NBA, which is really hard to do, the betting NBA. So, yeah, I'm going to be all over this with you. I'll probably take money line as well. I think it's a great spot for a ton of value on Brooklyn.
My numbers do not like the Kings. Do not. And there's a little bit of bias, I think, in there because mine's a little bit more weighted to half-court offense. But a lot of the advanced metrics are kind of screaming that the Kings are not as good as their record. And what happened was they kind of started off and they weren't good, and they were without Fox. And so when Fox got back and is averaging 30, everyone's like, they were good all along. They just needed De'Aaron Fox. But they've started to wobble a little bit. And now it looks much more like, no. Like, they just may not be that good of a team. Not that phrasing is important here. I'm not saying the Kings aren't good. I am saying I don't think that they're as good as the record indicates. My power rating in particular, I'm giving them a 3-point manual bump just to offset how much my numbers are warning, this team blows, warning. I'm like, no, it's fine, computer. It's okay. We're still going to make them a plus power rating team. But even then, I do have this projected like Jim at a pick'em.